And to do ceremony at the sites is a really, really special thing for the Maya, because they see the altars and the sites as sacred zones in which a portal between the different dimensions of the universe can be opened up. Communication can happen with the ancestors. In the shamanistic cosmology of the Maya, you have 3 levels. There's the celestial realm, there's the human realm in the middle, and then there's the underworld. And the Maya believe that they can open up the portals between these dimensions, and it's very important to do so that there can be a flow of awareness and energy taking place between these different zones. So I'll hand it over here to Miguel, and thank you.
Thank you very much, John. Any presentation, any demonstration, any showing in which these very profound concepts are going to be presented to anybody, whether it's within their own community or outside of the community, in the way that Antonio has chosen to do, and several others. Some of you may have heard of a man by the name of Don Alejandro Cirilo Perez Oxlack, who is another person that I've worked with in the past. These people have chosen to come out of their environment in the highlands of Guatemala, where Antonio is from, and bring this teaching, bring these concepts to the world, because this is a time for sharing. This is a time when the world is ready to be presented these concepts. And so that's why they do it. And before it's done, it has to be blessed and sanctified. So the very first thing that my brother here does is he offers a prayer. The prayer is very special because it is not done either in English or in Spanish. It is in fact done in his native language. You know that Guatemala, the official language of Guatemala is Spanish. But many people don't realize that hundreds of thousands of natives of Guatemala still speak their language. And some of them are monolingual. That means the only language they speak is the indigenous language. So the very first thing that my brother here does is he offers a prayer. The prayer is very special because it is not done either in English or in Spanish. It is in fact done in his native language. You know that Guatemala, the official language of Guatemala is Spanish. But many people don't realize that hundreds of thousands of natives of Guatemala still speak their language, and some of them are monolingual. That means the only language they speak is the indigenous language. At this point, because of the social structure of some communities, many women don't speak Spanish. When my brother here gets on his phone and talks to his wife back in Guatemala or his mom, he only speaks in K'iche'. He starts off, of course I can't understand K'iche', so to me it's just fascinating to hear him communicate in the K'iche' language. So I'm going to turn this over now to Antonio Ahik, and he will begin this by making a sanctifying act, a prayer. The copal smoke is a purifying smoke. It's a smoke that blesses. It is also an offering. It's a kind of sacrifice. Remember that John mentioned sacrifice. Sacrifice is an integral part of Maya tradition. The copal smoke is a sacrifice. We offer this sacred, beautiful, wonderful smelling stuff to the spirits of the ancestors and the spirits of the elements.
Ka, tat, kahila, aknikpa, nikochi, nikolikpa. Nan, lew, kintyashir, kila, que yo hablar vida de mal para cochita escutka escutuleu ya será de ni pa coca kolah bala slapla lucre spirit la tan casec para al enseñar y cumplir la necpache que van a aprender algo. Tatno, quintachela a cada uno, que es lo que chombal, ya la leer para que van a aprender ejemplo, respeto, etc. Tat mala que cuando que pedik que se ric. Tat ya la slap, ahlamat ko yabil, ahlamat ko na bukamnar kete, kiyach ke huntir tat nan kachi. La oración que hizo para darle a ellos ejemplo, mostrarlo, para que ellos aprendan.
I am asking for the strength, for the ability to present this in the clearest and most teachable way.
Porque el cielo
Because the sky
es nuestro Padre
is our Father,
y la tierra es nuestro Madre.
and the earth is our mother.
Y les presenté al Nahual no que a cada uno de ustedes que les entro algo en la mente.
I am asking the Nahual, which is one of the 20 sacred glyphs of the Mayan calendar, No, which is the spirit of knowledge rising that it allows you to capture this knowledge, to capture this wisdom in the most efficient and effective way.
Y el Nahual es el camino.
And the Nahual, the glyph E, which is the path, the path that is taken and walked upon.
Que el camino que ustedes caminen todo el tiempo, todos los días, manejan, que no tengan un accidente, así como vienen y así regresan.
That your path be a safe one, that the road that you walk be a safe one that is guided by safety and by blessing.
Y el Nahual es el aire que respiramos, que el aire que no nos trae enfermedades contaminadas, que no nos contaminan.
And the glyph which is the air, allow the air to bring us only purity and no pollution, no contamination, no sickness, no disease.
Solamente yo quisiera que